many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Great day, everyone. I am your host and CEO of Divine Connections. I am Deloris Williams. Welcome. Make sure you like and share and comment on this broadcast. We have a lot of great things going on today, so we want to get great information out there to you. So Divine Connection magazine is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, pastors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. And if you're looking to advertise, we would love for you to be a part of our next issue that is coming out. So if you're interested in advertising, we have 2 options, half page and full page. You can advertise in our magazine. So just contact us and I'll give more information as you continue to follow us. And then we do 2 events a year. In March, we do my Divine Connections anniversary. And then in October, we do the Bring It event. So in March, I'll be celebrating my 13th magazine anniversary. It will be Saturday, March 25th at 11 a.m. at Beyond Measure Ministries in Haw River, North Carolina. It's at 11 a.m. And so we're grateful for that opportunity. So last year, we celebrated women. This year, we're celebrating men. So we want also the women to come out and support the men as well. So I'm going to have quartet groups. I'm going to have mimes. I'm going to have vendors. We're going to have sponsors. And we're going to have a men's panel talking about mental health, life challenges, things going on with our men. So you definitely don't want to miss this opportunity. Tickets are only $10, and you can be a sponsor if you would like to come and support with your organization. So I'll share some information a little bit later about that as well. And then October, we do our Bring It event where we bring in praise dance groups, mimes, vendors, as well as youth vendors, because we want to make sure we have our young people included in that as well. And then we also, on Wednesdays, we have our podcast here on Wednesdays between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have our Divine Connection store that is now available where you can purchase apparel and different things. And then we have our app is now out. So you can download the app from your Google Play Store or your Apple Store from Divine Connections magazine. All right. So we're grateful for that opportunity. And so I'm going to share a little bit about what is going on in the store so you can check that out. All right. So hold tight. I'll be right back. Awesome, awesome. So that is our store. So go definitely check it out. Now, again, we have 2 events a year, October and March. So I'm going to give you a little clip of what happened in October, and we'll talk about March shortly. So check this out. Wonderful. Awesome. So those are some of the things that's happening. So we'll get into our March event that's coming up soon. But first, let's get into how we can stay connected with Divine Connections. We have a lot going on and we don't want you to miss anything. So subscribe to our website and join our email list. Go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. We're also on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. You can follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections, and make sure you click the notification button there as well. Again, if you would like to advertise, connect with me, have questions, want to be on the podcast, make sure you reach out, text 336-338-8903, or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. If you have not seen or gotten your copy of Divine Connections Magazine, it is here and available for you. So just go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. We have a lot of individuals, connections, resources in this magazine that we would love for you to connect with. So do that for us as well. We have hard copy and digital. So with the hard copy, you can choose different quantities as well and get a quantity so you can share it with your community as well. On this show, we have sponsorship. If you have a 30-second commercial, we can put you on before or after our interviews and help you market your business as well and get the word out. So it's a 3-month contract for, not a contract, but agreement for $150, and that will cover 3 months. Okay. Putting your information, your 30-second commercial before or after our interview. So if you're interested in being a sponsor, please let us know. Also, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, we customize in making that as well for businesses, ministries, books, gospel groups, or events. So if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial, we can do that as well. All right. And then we have our book is out. My second book is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And so I talk about the accomplishments that I've had in my personal life, as well as in my business with the help of the Lord, having faith in the one and only King Jesus. All right. So you definitely want to stay tuned and get your copy to see how I do what I do with the help of the Lord. And then you can also order a copy from me as well, and I can send you a signed copy. We also have this for you, which is our journal. Our journals are also available, and it's called Making It Happen, because that is what we do. We make it happen because you are a divine connection. We write the vision, we make it plain, we execute, and we celebrate. So journal with us and look back at what God has done for you and is doing for you throughout your life. We would love for you to, and it's a great gift as well if you would like to share. And then again, we just saw the store. So you can go to bit.ly/divine connection store as well. And then don't forget to download our app at Divine Connections Magazine. Just plug that into your Play Store, your Google Play Store, your Apple Play Store, and we are there. We would love to connect with you as well. And so let's do one more to share with you what is getting ready to go down Saturday, March 25th, Divine Connections 13th magazine anniversary. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Tickets are only $10, and you want to be in the place. Check this out. It's going to be on. We're having vendors, mimes, gospel groups, a men's panel, and sponsors. Our groups are the Power Boys, the Anointed Ones, Marvin Bobbitt and the Rising Sons, Terrell Brown and the Gospel Express. Our mime ministries are Jared Terry, Greater Is He Mime Ministry, and Jerry Linsom Jr., No Limits. Our men's panel, David Dickens, Corey Rawlinson, E.J. Stewart, James Montague, Maurice McDonald, Marcus Holly, Milkins Tyler, James Allen, and so much more. Come and support this event. If you want to be a sponsor, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. You don't want to miss this. See you there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you do not want to miss this opportunity. All right. So let me just let you know we have a special guest in the house. Are you looking to grow your business? Do you need a grant as well? Well, let's listen to Dr. Tonya is in the house. Let me bring on our special guest. Hold tight.
Hi, Mr. Deloris
Hi.
Williams.
How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you so much for allowing me to be on the Divine Connections program today.
Absolutely, absolutely. I am excited that you are here. So tell everyone a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
I'm just so elated once again to be here. My name
Yeah.
is Dr. Tonya Blackmon. I'm the proud owner of Conglomerate Empowerment. I am originally from a small town in South Carolina, grew up on the dirt road, and I currently live in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And you have great things that you are doing and blessing the community with, and you have a variety of things. So, how did you get started in what you were doing? And then we'll get into a detail of what you do.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Over a decade ago, my husband and I weren't having. I've been married for 31 years. It will be
Mm-hmm,
February 22nd. So, my husband and I were going through some rocky times in our marriage,
mm-hmm,
and we were split up,
mm-hmm,
and I looked at my account and I saw that it was in the red. And I was praying because I'm a woman of prayer. I was
mm-hmm,
praying and I said, God, I need some things, what am I
mm-hmm,
going to do? And then
mm-hmm.
the Spirit of the Lord just led me to say, what are you good at? Tanya started talking to him. I said, what am I good at? I say, I'm real good at making business plans, creating business plans for people.
Okay. Mm-hmm,
So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to just do the business. I'm not going to worry about it. And by the end of the day, I had made my first $250. I had
yeah.
gotten someone that had allowed me to do the business plan. So my husband and I are both military, and we travel from place to place. And to be honest with you, Mr. Loris,
Mm-hmm.
everybody goes through trials and
Oh
tribulations and ups and downs, in marriages.
yeah.
And
Mm-hmm,
it just so happened that God used that time for me to go ahead and go forward in business.
mm-hmm.
So that's how I got started. I needed money, to be honest with you.
You were good at what you did.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So, let's start maybe with the businesses. What do you provide for businesses?
Well, we're a one-stop shop, full business development firm. If
Mm-hmm,
a person wants to start a business, no matter where they are, we sit down with them and we help them do a small mini business plan if that's what they want done. And then we
mm-hmm,
help them do all the document. I call myself the red tape queen. We do all the red tape for the particular person. And then
mm-hmm,
and we'll take them through the process. We'll take them from the idea of coming out of their heads and out of their hearts and putting it on paper, making
mm-hmm,
sure they're legitimate business in
mm-hmm,
any state, no matter where they are. And then
mm-hmm,
if they want to go further, if they want to get the nonprofit status, so far we've helped everybody that we've actually helped them do the 501c3 application. They have gotten it back within a year. And
nice.
that's 100% success rate in
All right.
the last 10 years. Now, I'm not going to lie. We don't get all the grants. That would be a lie. But
Mm-hmm,
we do get all the tax exempt status for people. So if they want to go that route, we'll do that for the nonprofits. And then
mm-hmm.
we'll help them develop a plan.
Yeah.
the grant writer, we can help them put those applications. And if they don't, that's okay too. We can also teach them also how to do it on themselves. Because my desire is to make sure that people are able to sustain on their own.
That's right. Awesome. And how did you get into grant writing?
Well, I actually have an MBA and I have
Okay.
a doctorate in international business.
Oh,
And I worked for the churches for a while. And I remember working for the churches before I had my MBA. And I remember us getting the letter together and then taking it to Walmart, and Walmart giving us so many donations that we're able to not only help the people in the community during the Thanksgiving season, we're able to help them also during the Christmas season. And that's really what it was birthed out of, just really wanting to help people, the resources, and put it in the hands of the people that's going to help the community. So that's really how I got started with that.
Absolutely. So, is it any one particular that can get the grant? What is your direction?
Okay, as far as so here's the thing. Most of the time, a person is going to need, an organization is going to need their tax exempt status to apply for grants, especially the grants through the federal government. Lots of times when you go after something, so there's different pots of money. So there's a foundation pot. That's the one that I really like to apply for, because the application process is a lot easier. Sometimes you only have to go online and fill out like a form online, real simple process. So that's one pot. Another pot will be at the state level. At the state level also, there's state grants available. And there are also grants available at the federal level. So those are for like corporate clients. It takes a month or two to get those applications put in. I can't do it by myself. I have to have a team of people to help me. So there are $1 million grants available, but I'm telling you, it's a whole lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to be able to apply for that. So you can be a for-profit or a nonprofit and apply for grants. So a lot of people think you only have to be a nonprofit, but that's not true. For-profits and nonprofits can apply for grants. So it's just a matter of getting in there and doing that research. And that's what we do with our clients. Sometimes people will come and they'll say, well, all I want to know is where's the money. So we'll just find all the money from the applications that they have to go through and give them all that information. So we meet clients where they are. Yes.
Awesome. And you also write a book. You have a book.
I have a few books actually. The book that's coming out the end of this month, is called 52 Ways to 1K. I know that I've been called to lead people to their wealthy place.
Yeah.
And it was so important to me that we actually compile 52 different ways where anybody would be able to pick up the book and be able to say, okay, I'm going to try this. And then, we've had people that have earned $1,000 a week or $1,000 in a day. It just depends on the person. And so there's 52 different ways in that book that we share on a person, so how a person can actually earn $1,000 or more in a week or month. It's up to the person, really up to the individual. And then I got another book called 7 Days into Your Spiritual Success. That's my first book. It's a spiritual Christian-based book. And then last year we did a book, How I Made It Over. 28 women told their stories. It's a awesome book. My husband read some of it and he said, Tonya, I have to put it down because it's just my heart. I just didn't, I can't take it. Wow. And so people told their stories about where they came from and what they had to do in order to get over that bridge and walk in victory,
Wow.
So.
Awesome. I love it. And you also do one-on-ones. Talk about that.
I do. I'm doing a special right now for the next 3 months where either myself or my team, one of my team members, will sit down with an individual for about an hour and a half, and listen to their dreams, and we'll go through a process of what they have to do in order to apply for grants. So here's the thing, Ms. Deloris, is that I'm only one person. Right. So my desire is to show people what they have to do in order to apply for grants on their own. So I'm not the type of person that every time you find a grant, you come back to the conglomerate empowerment, you have to pay them over and over and over again. We don't do that. We show you what to do. You get the template, and then you're able to do it on your own. Either yourself or your staff will be able to do it. So that's what that one-on-one is all about. You having a conversation with myself or a staff member, and then we walking you through the steps that you would have to take in order to apply for the particular funding opportunities. And during that time, we'll also show you where the money is, and
Okay.
you'll be able to get the video from it, and then whatever notes you're taking throughout the entire thing. The session, not the thing, but the session.
Awesome. Awesome. And then you do a program with interviews as well?
Oh yeah, I am the producer
Mm-hmm.
and the host of the Mucho Dinero show. On that show, yeah, Mucho Dinero, much money in Spanish. And
Uh-huh.
and what we do is we interview people like what you're doing, Mr. Lawrence. We interview people from around the world. They will either tell us about their businesses, the benefits that they bring, the value they add to their particular clients, and we also hear people's stories, because I believe that there is so much richness and learning from other people.
Yes.
And I think about the women in the book. I have to shout out to all of them. Some of these women, when they told those stories, I just couldn't believe that they had gone through those things. They didn't look nothing like they had been through. So
Mm-hmm.
there's power in telling the story. So that's what Mucho Dinero is all about. Educating, definitely educating and empowering business owners and people around the world.
I love it. I love it. And when is your show on?
Well, what it is we do it's on the Swain Girl Media Network. So if you want to hear that, it's on the Swain Girl Media Network. So it is on demand. So what
Mm-hmm.
I do is I normally interview people from my personal Facebook page, and then we tape it and then we put it online. I mean, we put it on the
Same girl.
Roku,
Okay.
different platforms, Amazon, different platforms. So I'm excited
Awesome.
about that.
Awesome. Now, did we miss anything? Anything else that you do?
I think that's it. Other than business workshops, we do that on purpose. It's important. Like, once again, it's important to me that I actually lead people to the way so that they would be able to have profitable businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So the business workshops, secure your own bag workshops, it's all about that. It's about giving people the tools to be able to get the money they want, get the resources they want, and live the life that they really want. And
Yes.
also be able to give others. We get so that we can give back. you
That's
know
right. That's
yes.
right. I
So
love it. I love it. So, if someone was looking for a grant or do the workshop, how can they contact you?
the best way to contact me would be at only Dr. Tonya B, ONLYDRTONYAB. The letter B is in Blackmon. Through Instagram, that's the best way. And the link that's at the bottom of us, that's if a person wanted to book a one-on-one session with me or either my staff member. So that's what that link is for. But on Instagram, I'm found at only Dr. Tonya B. On LinkedIn, I'm at Dr. Tonya Blackmon. On Facebook, I'm at Tonya Blackmon. So it's really Tonya Blackmon. If you just Google my name, you'd be able to find me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And do you have any workshops coming up soon?
Oh yes, I am so excited about that. We are going to be doing a face-to-face workshop here in Las Vegas in August. And then
Okay.
God has just blown my mind, because he's given me a team of people in
Mm,
Dubai, in the UAE, that's helping us develop out the workshop. Also in Dubai, it's going to be the first week of December in Dubai, in the UAE. I'm so
mhm.
excited about that. And we're taking a team of people with us from America to there. So if there's
Wow.
anybody that's listening that wants to go, come on. We want you to come on and go with us. And it's not going to be just business. I always mix business with pleasure, with fun. So we're going
Right.
to do the workshop for a couple of days, and then we're going to have fun for the last 5 days. So it's a 7-dayer.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Wonderful. So leave us with some words of encouragement.
Oh, wow. If I believe that nothing happens by chance.
Hmm.
Um, we are on this program today because this has been a divine connection. I
Right.
believe that Miss Deloris and myself is a divine connection.
That's
And
right.
because of that, if you are able to see us today, if you can hear us today, if you can smile, if you can
That's right.
hug, if you can walk, if you have activities of your limbs, that's just such a blessing.
Yes.
If you have your right mind, that's such a
Hmm.
blessing. And because of that, I don't care how old you are.
That's right.
You could be 75, 85, 95. If there is something in you that you
Hmm.
know for sure that you want to do, especially if you heard from God, it is never too late.
That's right.
Never too late. I remember reading something that the late Dr. Miles Monroe wrote. He talked about how there's so many dreams and stuff were dead in the graveyard, and not so for you and I, not so for everybody that can hear us. Not only are we going to do everything that God has called us to do, I'm going to speak this over everybody. If you think that you need a team, don't worry about it. God will send you the team.
Come on.
He did it for me. How much money do you need to start a business in America? Absolutely nothing. I can show you how to start a nonprofit and an LLC for little or nothing, less than $100. Absolutely nothing. Some of them you can even start for free and pay a year later. So now is the time. Now is the time for you to start that business. Now is the time for you to do it. And I don't care how old you are. If you're 12, if you're 18, if you're 81, if you're 95, now is the time for you to go ahead and go forward. And I want you to know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I thank God for giving you the team that you need to make everything happen. I thank God for sending you clients that are going to pay you in full, in cash with no problems. I thank God for giving you the business plan. And I also pray that God will give you the strength and the courage to go forward, to go forward. And remember, if you don't have nothing else but the Holy Spirit,
that's right,
God the Father and Jesus the Son with you, that's all you need.
That's it.
That's all you need. But guess what? If you never go forward, you will never make it happen. And there's somebody out there that's waiting for you to start the food truck, to write the book. There's someone out there for you to start doing the child care.
That's right.
To do whatever God has called you to do, or whatever you're really good at. Whatever you're good at, go forward and do it. And I just leave that with you, and I hope that encourages you.
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Deloris. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Look, I received all that you were saying for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. It has been a pleasure. Anything else that you want to share?
You know what? Just what I'd like you to do is, you have such an awesome program here, and I was watching and listening to your different commercials that you have. You don't know this yet, but I had already, you're live also on my page too.
Yeah.
So I'm asking everyone that if you can, if you can't do nothing but just say a kind word, but like go ahead and connect with Miss Deloris and Deloris and and just connect with her, patronize her. She has an event that's coming up. I believe that what I make happen for others, God makes happen for me. So we have to sow good seeds, and I believe that Deloris Williams is a good ground. So go ahead, everybody that's listening, go ahead and support her. We need each other.
That's right.
And we are united in one. And when Miss Deloris Williams win, I win.
Come on.
And let me tell you, I don't know if you have a yacht, but if you ever get on a yacht and it's your yacht, oh yeah. Oh, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. So that's what I'm saying. Let's just help each other. Let's love on each other. Let's support these events. What you're doing is not expensive. We pay more than that for hair weave. Let's be honest. What you're doing, it's not expensive. So thank you for allowing me to encourage people. Thank you for allowing me to talk about conglomerate empowerment. I do not take this lightly. And this truly has been a divine connection. So God bless you.
Awesome. Blessings to you as well. And you all go out and support her as well. She does interviews as well. So contact her. She has resources and grants and connections. If you want to start a business, she has, resources for that as well. So definitely make sure you get connected with her. Thank you so much for your time and what you're doing in the community. Awesome. So I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is our divine connection, Jesus Christ. Awesome. We are grateful for you. Stay tuned. And Dr. Tonya, hold on for me.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.